So alhamdulillah, we were going through this qaida, and the things we were discussing about this qaida. This is number 4 qaida, qaidatun yasalu. And remember, we are talking about all those qawaid. These qawaid are jaiz, permissible, means not mandatory. Permissible, you can do it to make takhfif, to make the language sahal, easy, right? So this 4th qaida tells us when hamza is mutaharrik and says ma qabal is sakin. So after making the ma qabal sakin, after making the ma qabal mutaharrik, hamza can be dropped. It is jaiz. And subject to what conditions? Conditions are 3. Before hamza, there should not be madda zaida, any harf from madda zaida. Number 2, there should not be noon infi'al. Number 3, there should not be ya tasghir. So when we talk about these 3 exceptions, we come to know, or some memory comes to our mind, that the conditions are fulfilled in given 3 words. What are those 3 words? Khati'atun. If you remember, we have just finished this qaida. In atara, this is from infi'al, infi'al, in fatar, in atara, because we have to show the example of hamza. Number 3, tasghir, suwailun. So in these 3 examples, this qaida is not going to be applied. If these 3 conditions are over there, we already have a qaida we have learned, and that is qaida number. Yes, what is the qaida number?
2. Qaida Juwanun.
Sure?
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is this 3rd one.
It is qaida number 3.
3.
Right?
Ji.
Okay. So let me go through or apply this qaida. Now what the qaida says, if hamza is mutaharrik, and the ma qabal is sakin, and ma qabal seen is sakin, what are the 3 conditions? There shouldn't be madda zaida before hamza. There shouldn't be noon of babi infi'al. There shouldn't be ya tasghir. In that case, this qaida can be applied. So see that in yasalu, the 3 sub-conditions are met. There's no madda zaida, there's no noon infi'al, there's no ya tasghir. So from yasalu, it becomes yasalu, because hamza means after making the ma qabal mutaharrik, that is seen, hamza can be dropped, and in this means the change, the hamza is dropped. So it's from yasalu, it is yasalu. From shay'un, it is shay'un. They'll see before hamza, that is mutaharrik, and that is harf is ma qabal sakin, and that is no madda zaida. There's no ya tasghir, there's no nun infi'al. So it can be from shay'un to shay'un. Number 3, you can see zaw'un. Hamza mutaharrik, ma qabal is, with 3 conditions are met. So it is zaw'un. Qad akrama. Hamza mutaharrik, ma qabal maqsu, ma qabal sakin. It will be kadakrama. Kaf is maqsu, yani sakin over here. Hamza is dropped. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Very good. Alhamdulillah. So we welcome our sister Rida, mashallah. She is also very consistent participant. May Allah Almighty make everything easy for our sister. And we would love to have her in our sessions regularly because we have started very important rules today. We have learned 4 rules. So before answering your questions, I would just go through these 4 rules, and you must be having some repetition for the sake of in reinforcing this, because very important, difficult rules. So we are discussing Mahmouz, and from Mahmouz, you are very well aware of this fact. This if any verb, and that the means their huruf asli contains any hamza, is kalimatul fa, kalimatul ain, or kalimatul lam. So that is what Mahmouz. So we are discussing about takhfif, to make something lighter. It was heavy, to reduce the burden. Okay, to make it lighter. So takhfif is of 2 types. Takhfif jawazi, that is permissible, and takhfif wujubi, takhfif that is wajib. So the first one is qaida rasun, ra alif zabar ra sun. So what does this qaida say? That we say, we mean, what are the very important things? We say that if hamza is sakin and its maqabal is mutaharrik, then hamza can be changed into huruf illat, either into alif, either into ya, or into waw, as per the harkat of the maqabal. Means we are supposed to change hamza with respect to the harkat of the maqabal. If it will be masmum, it will be changed into waw. If it is maftuh, it will be changed into alif. If it is maqsoor, it will be changed into ya. So ra'sun, in ra'sun, hamza is sakin, and before that maqabal is what? Maftuh. So from ra'sun it is rasun. From bu'sun it is busun, because maqabal is masmum. From zibun it is dhibun, because maqabal is maqsoor. The second qaida is, the first one is qaidatun rasun. The second one is qaidatun juwanun. I'm again sorry, in the second I have written hamza. It is qaida ain. Hamza is not correct. Sorry for this. Please accept it and change it whenever you print it. But I will also change it and share it again with you, inshallah. So this is qa'idatun juwanun. So it says if hamza is maftu and its maqabal is masmoom or maqsoor, then it would be changed into harf illat as per the harakat of maqabal. Hamza is maftuh, and if maqabal is masmoom or maqsoor, so hamza would be changed into the harf illat as per the harakat of the maqabal. If it is masmoom, it will be changed to waw. If it is maqsoor, it will be changed into ya. So from yu'akhidhu, it is yu'akhidhu. From ju'anun, it is ju'anun. From mi'arun, it is mi'arun. And the third qaida we learned today, that was qaidatun maqrubun. There are 2 things. Number one, the first change, that is ibdal, it is permissible, jaiz, but then idgham is what? Mandatory. So if there is waw or ya madda zaida, this is the first condition, or ya tasghir, and hamza mutaharrik comes after them, means is after them, what we can say, we can change the words. If there is hamza mutaharrik and maqabal of hamza is either waw or ya zaida, madda zaida, or ya tasghir, then the hamza can be changed into the jins of maqabal, means can change into the harf that comes before hamza, means in the same harf, and it is jaiz. But to make idgham between these 2 huruf, it is wajib. So let's see the example. First example is maqru'un. Now you see hamza is mutaharrik and maqabal is what? Waw madda zaida. So now hamza can be changed into waw. So it will be maqru'un. But because now there are 2 waw of the same jins, the first one is sakin, the second one will be mutaharrik. So now the idgham is wajib. So it will be makurubun. Khati'atun. Now before Hamza there is ya sakin, and that is what madda zaida. So Hamza would be changed into ya. It is mutaharrik. So it is khatiyatun. Now first ya is what sakin, the second one is mutaharrik. So the idgham is wajib. So it will be khatiyatun. Then ufay'isun. Hamza would be changed into ya. It will become ufay'isun. Ufayyisun. And now the idgham is wajib. So ufayyisun. And the fourth, we have just learned the fourth one, and repeating it. This says qa'idatun yasalu. And what is the qaida? Then when Hamza is mutaharrik and its maqabal is sakin, after making the maqabal mutaharrik, maqabal of Hamza mutaharrik, the Hamza can be dropped. But there are three conditions to meet. The first is that the maqabal should not be madda zaida. The maqabal should not be nun and fi'al. Number three, the maqabal should not be ya tasghir. Then this qaida can be applied. So from yas'alu, now Hamza is dropped and harkat is given to maqabal that is seen. So it is yas'alu. Shay'un, shay'un. Zaw'un, zaw'un. Qad akrama, qad akrama. Right? So in the words like khatiyatun, in atara, suwailun, this rule is not to be applied. I hope things are understood. And before we stop today, let me answer your questions.